All right, as our warm up today, we're gonna fade a color out to the white of the paper 4 times. Okay, so on the right hand side of my box, I'm gonna go ahead and press with hard pressure, gradually letting up the pressure to medium hard pressure, to medium pressure, to lighter pressure, lightest pressure, and off. Okay, do the same thing. So hard pressure, medium pressure, lighter pressure, lightest pressure, and off. Hard pressure, gradually letting up to medium hard pressure, medium pressure toward the center of the box, lighter pressure, lightest pressure, and off. And one last time. Hard pressure, medium hard pressure, letting up to medium pressure, letting up to lighter medium pressure, and then off before I get to the edge of my box. Okay, so right now all of these, what I call base fades, are going as gradually as possible. I'm gonna make some adjustments to them before I blend in my second color. Okay, so remember, with oil pastels, we don't use our fingers to blend them, we use color on color. All right, so I'm gonna try to peel this oil pastel down real quick, just adjust the pressure on the edges, and then move on to my second color. Okay, so when I look at these, what I'm looking for is, I don't want lines separating the pressure. I want to just make sure my edges match the pressure on some of these boxes here. Okay, and the goal is to make these look better than the ones you did previously. Okay, so our goal is to up our game each time. All right, now in just a moment, I'm gonna come in with my second color and press pretty hard with it. Okay, obviously at the top here where it says color plus white, I am going to blend in white. Bottom here, I'm going to blend the black, and I'm going to blend it out very early for the black, because the black becomes very, very, very dark very quickly. Okay. All right, so for the color into white, I am going to take my oil pastel. I've cleaned these off. Okay, oops. I've scribbled it off on my clean off paper, and I'm gonna press really hard with my second color and blend it out before I end up at my pure red. Okay, so I might have to peel this down a little bit more as I go, but we'll see. Okay, so pressing hard with my white, and you'll see that it's gradually mixing these colors together, gradually letting up the pressure, off the pressure like so. Okay, I'm going to do this exact same thing on this other one. Oops, sorry y'all. Over here. So hard pressure, and then gradually let off the pressure about 3/4 of the way across. Okay, right before I get to pure red. And the last thing I'm gonna do is, right now, these are a little bit too pink and we've lost the red, so I'm gonna come back over top my initial direction with my red. So hard, medium, and light on top. And fade it out. So you see how that brought some of the red back in compared to this one. Okay, and same direction with my red originally, hard, medium, and light on top. Okay, and what that does is it blends a little bit better. Let's say you don't really like the way this one, I don't particularly like the way this one looks. I'm gonna bring in back a little bit more white on this side, blend it out, and then if I want, I can bring my red back over top. So the goal is to kind of work them back and forth from each side until they look like a gradual fade. Okay, so this looks a little bit better overall. Now with the black here, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is blend it out really early and then bring that red pretty hard on top. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the black on this side, and rather than continue it most of the way across, I'm gonna blend it out to lightest pressure towards the middle. Okay, So my lightest pressure with my black is going to end like right in here. I'm going to fix my edges. Okay, and I'm going to do this over here. So press hard with the black towards the middle. I'm going to start to blend it out very, very lightly. So hard pressure, medium pressure, lighter pressure, lightest pressure. Okay, so that's what I have so far. If I leave it like this, it looks like crayon. So I'm gonna bring back my red from my initial side and blend it over top and see if I can get those shades of red back in. Okay, so I am going to, same side I started the red on from before, so hard pressure, and as I go across, I'm gonna gradually let up the pressure to where I get to pure black, let off. Okay, and you can see how that blends together a little bit better. I'm gonna do the same thing here. So starting with the red on the left, I'm gonna gradually keep pressing harder and harder. Lost my tip there. And then as I get to the end where it goes into black, I'm gonna gradually let off that pressure. Okay, so right now these are pretty decent examples of colors that are faded into white and black. Both of them go gradually. Okay, so hard, medium, and light, no line separating the pressure. Color faded into white, I worked them back and forth, okay, until I got that gradual fade. Same thing with color into black, faded them back and forth until I got that gradual fade. Remember, the black can take over everything, so blend it out more towards the middle, and you're gonna bring your original color back on top.